All right, it is your boy Jay Goble back at it again for Orange Cactus Coffee. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to talk about some coffee that I picked up from Costco, this Kirkland brand. So this is the Ethiopia coffee. It is a single origin Jimma region mixed heirloom fully washed light roast. I have got it here in a couple different ways. I've got it on filter. I'm going to use the Hario V60. I already brewed up a double shot of espresso. I'm going to let it cool a little bit while I make this one, and I'm going to talk with you a little bit about this coffee. I just started it today, and my apologies about not doing a video for the Mexico single origin coffee. I said that I would, and it's just going to get lumped in with this. So let's talk about the Mexico a little bit while I am adding 20 grams of coffee, 60 grams of water. It's going to get a 30-second bloom in here. I'm excavating the coffee a little bit. This is my first time having this Ethiopia on filter here, or on drip, however you want to say it. I've had it on espresso a couple times, but nothing good, to be real honest with you, because I haven't dialed it in quite well enough. This is the best that I've made it. So today is kind of the first day that I'm drinking this Ethiopian one. I had the Mexico, and the Mexico was really okay. It was really okay, yeah, but just okay. The thing that struck me the most, of course, was the price. You're paying $17 for a single origin out of Mexico for 2 pounds. It seems like you just can't go wrong. And for the most part, you can't go wrong. So now I'm at 220 grams. I'm going to give it a little stir here, get these kids off. Get these kids into the pool, get the wallflowers off the wall and onto the dance floor. Back to the Mexico coffee real quick. It's already gone. I used it primarily on espresso, in fact, exclusively on espresso for my Breville Barista Express. And it left a lingering ashy taste. That was the taste. So it tastes kind of baked or burnt, even though the beans weren't burnt. And it wasn't super dramatic, but it was enough to where that was the majority of the aftertaste that I got from that coffee. This smells really good, by the way. But for the Mexico, it wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. It was a little roasty. And so I talked to Mike about it. He thinks perhaps the rate of rise was a little too much, or it got too hot too quick, even though it didn't burn the beans per se. It still maybe left a little bit of a roastiness to it. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's where I'm at. The Mexico was okay, and this is what I would say. If you drink it neat, or if you drink it black, then I would say maybe not, maybe miss it. But if you drink it with cream and sugar, or you drink it with milk, like I do, I drink espresso every morning. I have regular espresso, just straight espresso, and then I'll have it with milk as well. And so if you cut it with milk, if you add it with milk, you're making like little cortados or cappuccinos or macchiatos or lattes, flat whites, something along those lines, then I think you're going to be okay. If you're adding something else to it, you're going to be okay. But generally speaking, that's all it was. And I was a little disappointed. Not disappointed in this, though. Look at that. 3 minutes on the dot, flatbed. I got to tell you, this is pretty good. Not bad, Jake. Not bad. I, of course, brewing in my Hario V60. I am going to drink out of the Tim Wendelboe mugs here. Going to have the open. This is the open. This is the split. This is the tulip, and they all enhance different parts, different flavors of the coffee. And of course, we've got the espresso here, which has cooled a little bit. So I'm going to start with the espresso. I said this is the first time. The previous ones, they were over extracted, all of them. This was the first one that I dialed in, and I'm really happy with the way, or the profile of the shot itself. So maybe a little still over extracted, because it's, I want to say peach. Wow, yeah, peach cobbler. I am getting a heck of a lot of peach. It's like, it's not blueberries to the face. It is getting slapped in the face with peaches. That's what I'm getting. Big, bright peaches up high. And that was pretty good for having no roast date on it. And I don't remember, it was a little more expensive than the Mexico, I think, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Wow. That is really good, especially for the cost. It's like if that's what you got to compete with, it's man, that's rough. Costco making it rough for people. Not getting nearly as much peaches as the espresso. So far, the espresso is my favorite there. Than the split is. I like it more than the split. It's a little more flowery. I gotta say, a little more fruity. I need to rinse though here, and I forgive me, I did not prepare any because I didn't think I was like it's the same coffee. It's the same coffee, but it's sufficiently the flavor is sufficiently different that I need to clean this palate out. All right, here we go. It's like it's really incredible. Same coffee, different brew methods. Maybe that's what I should do from now on. Espresso, I should do an immersion, like if I had started like a French press or an AeroPress or something, and then brewed the pour over and then back to it. So it's definitely a lighter flavor, but it tastes a little more, it tastes a little fuller. So not as extreme on the peach, but there are still some hints of peach and some hints of floral that go along with it. It's very good. I got it. There's no aftertaste. There's no lingering ashiness or bakedness or roastiness like the Mexico had. It really is just a fantastic coffee. And it really pains me to say it because I think it was like 20 bucks for 2 pounds. It's really, really good. It's really good. Let me get the rest of this real quick. I don't even know what to say.